Be fabulous, baby. Okay, so I just wanted to talk about, a while ago, somebody asked me, what does it mean if something resonates? Does that resonate? It basically means, does it make sense to you? Does it seem synchronistic to you? It's usually, I was talking to this gal in this reading. I was trying to tell her she'd never had a reading before, and I was trying to tell her how it works and how you get these, when you're intuitive, you get these, and we all are to some degree, but we get these like images and flashes, and it's not like all written out really obvious. You have to figure it out. It's all very symbolic, and you kind of even learn your own code sometimes to figure things out. And so I was explaining it to her, and I was like, you might be sitting in front of me and I see a basketball, I don't know what basketball means for you, but Spirit's showing me that. So I pay attention to it, and I have to say something to you about it because it might mean something to you. And she just smirked. And I said, what? And she goes, that's been the subject all day long. Like me and my husband have been trying to fix this basketball like all day long. And it's been so frustrating. And, I just had to laugh. And I was like, exactly, it's like, and so Spirit was kind of, playing with us. But that's kind of how it works. But if you're watching a reading and they use a phrase or something that your counterpart would use, or that you guys have experienced before, or you could totally see that person doing that thing. If you're just like, whoa, oh my gosh, like, wow, she's like tuning into me. She's picking up on my vibe. These collective readings are picking up on a group of people, but it's picking all these different elements out of all these different things to give you confirmation and reassurance that yes, this is your message. Yes, this is for you. It may be just a little wink, a little subtle thing that's said, or the way that I say it, or the person says it, or whatever it is, but something's going to ring true for you, and you're going to be like, wow, that was trippy that she just said that. And so then it gives you more confidence to believe the entire message. Whereas if you're watching the message for quite a while, and you're just like thinking that that none of this really, I don't feel like that's happening for me, or it could be like, I could see that happening for me, like that. I see that as a possibility. That could be another thing too. But remember also that if you like what you're hearing and it sounds good, don't be a naysayer, Debbie Downer. Like don't say, oh, that's not going to happen for me, and put the kibosh on it, because you could use these videos or anyone's videos. I'm talking generalities here. You could use the video to manifest what's being said in that reading. So use the power of your own ability to manifest to make it happen by believing it, by feeling it, by resonating yourself with the message and saying, I could totally feel that happening. Oh, I could totally see that. I could see where that's just around the corner. And then throw it out as maybe happening next year. So you don't sit there on the edge of your seat waiting for something to happen any second. You're just going to disappoint yourself if you do that. So go, oh yeah, okay, I'm manifesting this, because I wouldn't be watching this. I wouldn't be bringing this into my experience and into my world if it wasn't an option, or if it wasn't happening, or if I didn't get all that confirmation, or if I didn't see that number, or if I didn't, you know what I mean? You can just, it's a playful world. The energy world is a very playful world. So you'll see all kinds of, signs and synchronicities, as you very well know. And those things point to the right direction. They just give you confirmation that you're going and headed the right way. So that's what it means. When it resonates, it just feels right to you. It just feels like it's a possibility. Oh, and this is what I was going to say about the Debbie Downer thing. It's like, if you're one of those people who feel like these videos are trying to convince you of something positive, that's a huge blockage on your part. I hate to say. if you feel like they're trying to hook you or they're trying to get you to believe in something that's really never going to happen, I mean, that means that you don't believe. It means that you don't have faith that positive things can happen to you. And what do you think that's going to bring it? The law of attraction is all about believing that anything is possible. And it's like, it's putting it aside and saying, I know that it's going to happen when it happens, and I'm not even worried about it. It's like just setting it aside with confidence and faith, knowing it's going to happen. You know, and the more that you, you know, can say positive things to yourself, the more that you can say affirmations or whatever, and you really believe it, resonate with it, and just really feel it, you're going to bring that stuff in. You're going to bring more and more and more things to be grateful for. So bring it in. Don't push it away. Oh, that actually brings another subject up. Kind of similar, but I had a mom and a daughter come in one time. The mom was sitting there skeptical with her arms crossed the whole time, leaning back, like, no, that doesn't sound like me. Nope, that doesn't resonate. That doesn't resonate. Nope, I can't see that happening. Nope, I don't. It's like she was pushing it all away. It was all coming to her, but she refused to see it, refused to believe it. And then she went out in her world. She was just like, no, none of that stuff's happening. That wasn't me. I don't know who she was reading, but that wasn't me. You know, that kind of thing. The daughter in the same reading was like leaning forward, like, tell me more. Oh my gosh, I'm totally wide open. Yeah, I could see how that's possible. Oh my gosh, that's incredible, you know? And the two of them walked away from that reading, and several months later, the daughter came back to me and she said, everything that you said happened. It didn't happen when you said it would happen, because timing is like, you're on different timelines anyway. So it's like, all you have to have is an epiphany or an idea, or change your course just slightly, and the timing is going to be completely off anyway. So timing is always kind of a wonky thing. It's like 50% accurate with any reader on the planet. Nobody is like, because you don't know what the different course corrections are going to be along the way. But anyway, so the daughter comes in and she says, it's like, everything that you said happened to me. She goes, but you know what the funny thing is? And I said, what? And she said, none of the stuff has happened for my mom that you predicted for her. And I said, you know what? And then she goes, well, you know what I told her though? So she goes, I told my mom, maybe you should believe. Maybe you just need to believe, because the difference between you and me is that I believed it and it all happened. So maybe there's something to that, you know? And I said, you know, you're absolutely right. 100%. So that's something to keep in mind too. If you believe it's possible, it's absolutely possible. And if you're like skeptical and you're like, no, I'm not going to listen to these readings anymore, they just keep my hopes up. And it's like, why not allow yourself to keep your hopes up? Allow yourself to keep your hopes up, but let go and just be like, I know that's going to happen for me. Of course it's going to happen for me. Like, I'm the happiest person on the planet. I'm having so much fun with life. Oh my gosh. And my dreams are coming true in every other way. And I'm having all these incredible offers in lots of different opportunities for even career and moving and whatever else is coming up for you guys. Be grateful for it all and know that anything and all of it is possible. Even all the celebrity stuff I've been talking about, like, why the hell not? That's not even close to impossible. That's very possible, you know? So so just keep all of this, consider all of this when you're taking a look at all these different readings on YouTube and stuff. You know, just have a wide open mind, see if it resonates, if it sits with you, if you feel like it could be possible, or if you see signs and synchronicities in whatever it is they're saying or talking about or showing you. Pay attention to everything too, by the way. Songs in the background. There's no songs in here, but like songs in the background, or pay attention to conversations around you as you're just hanging out somewhere. Listen to what people are saying around you. This universe is very tightly knit. Everything is related. All of my readings and all of my experiences in my personal life always like intermingle and intertwine somehow. You know, the answer for this person comes through this person that was just there a half hour ago, or, you know, that type of thing. Or the fact that somebody talked about a pony earlier and wanting a pony really bad, you know, and then somebody else starts talking about their kid, and it's like, I know my kid wants something really bad and I just have no idea what it is. And you're like, pony, you know what I mean? And it starts to kind of like the energies start to play on each other and become really pretty magical and pretty easy and pretty flowy and synchronistic, kind of. It's like everything just feels like it's all meant to be, all of it. And that's when you know you're really playing with life in as a master manifester. You know, it's like, I can imagine anything to be, and it will be. And, you know, just be playful with it and have fun with it. Allow your imagination to go wild. Have fun with this person in the 5D. You know, that means energetically. Like somebody said to me, can you tell my divine masculine such and such? And I was like, you tell him. Just imagine he's sitting on the bed next to you and have a conversation with him and express your heart to him. It's that easy. You know, it's really not difficult. So just stay in a positive mindset and put your expectations, like know what's going to happen, like I said, and just like throw it out into the future so far that you won't be sitting there looking for it all the time, you know? Okay, so hope this helps you guys, and have yourselves a beautiful day or night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.